All right, so when we have square root equations, we are going to square root our x to get to y. Because we can only square root positive numbers, we are going to start at 0 and choose 0, 1, 4, 9. Square root of 0 is 0. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 9 is 3. So we're going to write our parent points. We're not going to write the rule for transmission. We're not, and we're going to plot the points. So for this, we have the square root of x equals y. 0, 1, 4, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3. So the 3 here tells us it's a vertical stretch by 3. So we multiply our y's by 3. And we're going to plot that as our parent. Alrighty, so we're going to plot 0, 0, 1, 3, 4, 6, and 9, 9. That is going to be our parent, and we are going to move that parent, remember, to the left 1 and down 4. So we're going to move that to the left 1 and down 4. Left 1 and down 4. Left 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So our final guy is this green one. We name it g of x. My domain would be from -1 to infinity. My range would be from -4 to infinity. All right, so for this guy, we are going to start out with, all right, so we're going to pick those parent points of 0, 1, 4, 9, square root those to get our y's. Now we see that we have a horizontal shrink by a half, so we're going to multiply all of our x's, by a half. Oops, excuse me, that's not 3, it's 4.5. All right, so now we're going to plot that as our parent, so 0, 0, 1 half 1, 2, 2, and 4.5, 3. We are going to reflect that over the x-axis. And then we are going to move those to the up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So our green is our final equation, with a domain of 0 to infinity and a range of -infinity to 4. For C, go ahead and plot those parent points. Write them. Take the square root of them. Multiply our y's by 1/4 for the vertical shrink. Plot that as our parent. All right, so we're going to connect those, do the best you can. Right, now we're going to move that graph to the right 3 and up 8. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And close enough. So my domain for this one would be at 3, infinity. My range for this one would be 8, infinity. All right, so how do we write a square root equation from a graph? Identify your hk, which is your beginning or end point, depending on which way it is facing. Pick any xy, plug those in to the given equation. Solve for either a or 1 over b, and plug in hk and a or 1 over b only. So this one, we're looking for 1 over b. I'm sorry that it's not clear. So I'm going to pick this as my hk. It's always my beginning or end point. And I'm going to pick this as my xy. So 2 equals the square root of 1 over b. My x is 0 minus my h of 2 plus my k of 1. So I'm going to minus the 1. I get 1 equals the square root of 1 over b times negative 2. We are going to square both sides to get rid of it. So 1 over b times negative 2. Negative 1/2 is 1 over b when I divide both sides by negative 2. So my final answer is g of x equals the square root of negative 1/2 x minus 2 plus 1. Just hk and 1 over b inserted. All right, for the next one, where you're going to pick this as our hk, our beginning point, and any x or y. We are solving for a this time, so we are going to use this guy. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So my y is negative 4 equals my a, which we don't know, square root. My x is 16 minus my 8 plus my 6 minus my 6, which is k. So we're going to go ahead and add 6. We get 2 equals a square root of 8. We are going to square both sides. So that gives me 4 equals a squared 8. I divide by 8. 4 over 8 equals a squared. You're going to simplify this. 1/2 equals a squared. So a is root 2 over 2. So we're going to go ahead and plug that in. G of x equals root 2 over 2 square root of x minus 8 minus 6.